we stopped by Country Heritage Winery to check out the grape harvest.
But that's just the beginning. You wanted to know how those grapes become wine. Take a look.
Earlier in the show, it was all about the grape harvest, and the process continues well after it's been picked off the vine. We're here in the back room at Country Heritage with owners Jeremy and Jennifer Luder. What happens next?
So basically, you just pick some grapes. The guys just brought them in the door. We're going to put them through this crusher destemmer over here, and basically all it does is it rolls them in there and just rolls the grapes off, just like you do with your hand. Rolls them off the stems. You don't want the stems in with the wine when it's fermenting. Basically, it rolls them off, breaks the skins, and then we pump them into that tank to ferment.
So when we bring the red grapes in, they're crushed and destemmed and cracked open, and the skins and everything is pumped into the tank for fermentation, because all your tannins and your color in a red wine comes from the skins. Versus a white wine, the grapes are brought in and they're pressed right away, and the pulp and the juice goes into fermentation, but no skins, because you don't need the color like you do with a red grape.
Tell us about your fermentation tanks, how much these hold.
These are actually 1,500-gallon tanks.
Wow.
We can ferment roughly about 4.5 tons in each tank.
And how long do, like, say, Marquette, where we just saw that being crushed, how long does that stay in these fermentation tanks?
Hopefully about 12 days on the skin, and then we'll press them.
Okay, so it's not very long in the fermentation tank, because then it needs to age in a barrel,
Yes,
right?
all the alcohol will be in it at that point when we press it, but it needs to age for at least another year in barrel.
So from vine to bottle, what's the average length of time?
4 to 6 months for a white, at least a year for the reds.
Wow. And sometimes even longer for some of
Even
reds.
longer once we get enough grapes that we can actually let stuff age longer. I'm hoping up to 1.5 to 2 years.
You've got some award-winning wines, actually. You just got some new awards this year. Tell us about some of those great wines that folks can see here at Country Heritage.
Well, Marquette was in 2 of the blends that got best. One of them got best in class, and they both got double gold. So it was in 2 of the blends, and Marquette by itself got a gold. So that grape, the grape we're talking about there, actually got 3 medals in 3 different blends.
And you actually won an award here. The winery got Best Winery in Indiana?
We got Farm Winery of the Year.
Farm Winery of the Year.
Indiana Farm Winery of the Year, yes.
Something a lot of people take for granted, just how much work goes into bringing a good table wine.
Oh, absolutely.
To your
It's
glass.
definitely a team effort. I mean, you got from the growing, then you got in here, and then you got the people behind the bar actually selling it. So, I mean, it's a group effort with all of us.
I had so much fun, and what a beautiful day for that too, that we got to shoot on.
It really was a gorgeous day. There's it's a beautiful winery. If you have a chance to check it out, you can see the fruits of their labor. The Country Heritage Winery is actually located in Leoto, just off Route 3. They're open every day from 11 to 7, except Fridays and Saturdays when they're open until 8.
And if that doesn't put you in the mood for the fall season, I don't know what will.
Very impressive operation there, and also they have that secret room. It's kind of not really a secret room, it's just for tasting events. And you saw it had the beautiful chandelier and the stonework on the walls. Really impressive facility.
Yeah, way bigger than you think when you drive by. It's a huge facility. And just real fast, that Indiana award in Indianapolis, a lot of our local wineries go to Indianapolis for that award. We didn't realize, but it's one of the biggest international awards there is.
Yeah,
so very cool.
Impressive in their operations, just from vine to bottle, something that's I don't think a lot of people realize.
Yeah, very unique experience.